Are you willing to put in the work to get the results that you want? My favorite quote from Eric Thomas is, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. Man, when I heard this message, my life changed instantly. Every day I woke up and that's all I could think about. What am I going to do today in order to be successful in the future? Now that's the question I want you to ask yourself, because the work you put in is the results that you're going to get at the end. And whatever you want to be successful with in your life, you're going to have to do it as badly as you want to breathe. You know, it's funny because I was actually having a conversation with a friend of mine on Instagram when I decided to write this message, because he brought up an amazing point. You see, my friend Nick plays hockey, and unfortunately, he hurt his knee and later found out that he had to get surgery because a part of his bone was spongy, and the surgery he had to get was called cadaver surgery. Now, I never heard of this surgery before, so I looked it up. My man had to get his spongy bone taken out and a bone from a dead person's body surgically inserted into his knee so his knee would be back to normal. The recovery time was 8 months till he could even start running again. But what is so motivational and inspirational about this story is Nick said he decided to take the harder route and stay positive. For 8 months being cooped up in your house. Now think about that. We've been cooped up for about, 4 months during quarantine? And everyone's going crazy. Imagine 8 months before he could even run. 8 months he couldn't play a sport that he loved. He took everything he was told seriously from the doctor because all he wanted to do was get out on that rink again with his brothers and play hockey. And guess what? He was out there a couple weekends ago playing in Fort Wayne, Indiana with his boys. Now that is what I call when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. Now for everybody watching this video, I know there's a lot of you right now making a sob story for yourself. You aren't at the goal weight you want to be at. Your body doesn't look the way you want it to look. You aren't getting paid what you think you should be getting paid. Or your boss has been getting on you a little bit over the past couple weeks and it's frustrating you. And I bet each one of you are making so many excuses on why you aren't reaching your goals. Excuses like, it's hard to stay on track with my diet because my significant other likes to order pizza every Friday night and I just can't resist, so I stuff my face with it until I can't have one more bite. Or I hit the weight room 5 days a week for 2 hours, walk 3 miles every day, and I just can't get the body I want. I'm sorry, but first of all, what are you doing in a weight room for 2 hours? If you're actually in the weight room putting in the work, you shouldn't be in there for 2 hours. It should be anywhere between 45 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes tops. Or are you actually one of those gym bros talking about how cute the girl is over there in the squat rack doing squats and which one of you is going to get her number and none of you end up even getting her number? Or taking 100 selfies before you work out to post on social media to show the world that you made it to the gym that day. Now don't get me wrong, there is nothing wrong with talking about the girl in the squat rack or taking selfies to post on social media. But if you aren't where you want to be, stop working out your jaw and start working out those muscles and put the phone down for an hour, work your butt off, and then after the hard work is done, take that sweaty picture for Instagram. Also, have you ever put yourself in your boss's shoes? Are you doing things in his or her eyes to make them think that you should be getting a raise? Are you staying that extra half hour to an hour to get that big sale? Are you taking that extra time to finish up that final project, or do you just stop when it's time to leave so you can go home, relax, and say, I'll just work on it tomorrow? Ask yourself, why is my boss getting on me? Who knows? Maybe he or she might see that you have more potential and they want you to be a bigger part of the business, give you a promotion, or even give you a raise. Or, like most of you are probably doing, slacking off because you're staying up till 1 o'clock in the morning watching Hulu or Netflix and rolling into work late, and it's becoming a consistent habit for you. Now, I just want to finish with, Linda, listen! If you aren't getting the results you want out of life, I think it's time for you to take a step back, reevaluate your life, and ask yourself, am I putting in the work to get the results that I want in the future? Are you trying to succeed as bad as you want to breathe? And if you aren't, that's fine. I'm happy for you, because what just happened right there is you took a step back and realized that it's time to stop feeling sorry about yourself, decided that you're going to stop making excuses and hop on that grind train that's coming back around to pick you up.